Remember when you were a child and summer vacations felt endless? A single year felt like forever. Waiting for your birthday seemed impossible. Christmas felt like it would never arrive. But now, weeks disappear in what feels like days. Months fly by. Entire years vanish before you even realize they're gone. Have you ever noticed that time seems to move faster every year you get older? If so, you're not imagining it. Millions of people around the world experience the exact same thing. And surprisingly, science has a few fascinating explanations for why this happens. Let's start with a simple question. Think about when you were 5 years old. At that age, 1 year represented 20% of your entire life. That's huge. But when you're 20 years old, 1 year is only 5% of your life. And when you're 50, it's just 2%. Imagine holding a pizza. When you eat the first slice, you've consumed a large portion of the whole pizza. But by the time you're eating the last slice, each individual slice feels much smaller compared to everything you've already eaten. Time works in a similar way. Every new year becomes a smaller fraction of your total life experience, making it feel shorter and shorter. But that's only part of the story. There's another reason that might be even more important. Think back to your first day of school, your first bicycle ride, your first video game, your first trip to another city. These moments felt significant because they were new. Your brain paid close attention to every detail. Neuroscientists have discovered that the brain processes novel experiences differently. When something is new, your brain records more information, more details, more memories, more emotional connections. And here's the strange part. The more memories your brain creates, the longer that period feels when you look back on it. That's why childhood often feels so long in our memories. Everything was new. New friends, new places, new experiences, new discoveries every day. But as adults, many of us fall into routines. Wake up, work, eat, scroll through our phones, sleep, repeat. Day after day begins to look almost identical. When your brain sees the same things repeatedly, it stops paying as much attention. Fewer unique memories are created, and when you look back, entire months can feel like they disappeared. Have you ever driven somewhere and suddenly realized you don't remember part of the journey? You arrived safely, but your brain was operating on autopilot. Life can sometimes work the same way. This is why a single week on vacation often feels longer than an entire month at work. During a vacation, everything is different. New sights, new sounds, new experiences. Your brain records more information, making that time feel richer and longer in memory. The good news is that you can actually slow down your perception of time. You don't need a time machine. You simply need more novelty. Learn a new skill, visit a new place, read different books, meet new people. Try a hobby you've never considered before. Even taking a different route to work can make your brain pay more attention to the world around you. Every new experience creates fresh memories, and those memories make life feel fuller, richer, and longer. So maybe time isn't actually speeding up. Maybe we're simply paying less attention. Maybe the clock hasn't changed at all. Maybe we have. One day, you'll wake up and realize another year has passed. The question is, will it feel like a blur? Or will it feel like a year filled with memories worth remembering? Because in the end, a long life isn't measured by the number of years you live. It's measured by the number of moments you truly experience. And if time feels like it's moving too fast, maybe it's your brain's way of telling you that it's time to start living something new.